Make blueberry jam. First start by measuring out your blueberries, washing them, making sure that there are no leaves or stems remaining, and then you're going to smash them. In this bowl there's 10 cups of blueberries. This is what the blueberries look like after we've smashed them. You're going to see further breakdown of the blueberries once we start cooking them and combining them with the pectin and the sugar. I also have my jars and my tools, my rings ready and waiting so that when my water has boiled, I can drop my jars and the rings into the hot boiling water, because you never want to fill cold jars with hot jam and then place it into the canner. You will have cracked jars. I also get the tops that I'm going to put on my jam ready to go into hot soapy water. Those are the last things to drop into the canning container with the boiling water right before you're going to seal them and place them on top of your jars. This has to happen and be ready to go as soon as you are ready, so I have them waiting for me. I use a type of pectin called Pomona's pectin. It's a type of pectin that allows you to use much less sugar than a traditional jam recipe. In a traditional jam recipe, you use 10 if I was starting out with 10 cups of sugar, I would be using, 10 cups of fruit, I would be using 10 cups of sugar. In this case, I'm only using 1 cup of maple syrup, and I've added my pectin straight to the sugar. Pomona's pectin also comes with something called calcium water. You have to actually make the calcium water based on a calcium solution that helps with the processing and allows you to use less sugar. This can be made and kept in the fridge for over a year or more if it doesn't discolor at all. This is from a year ago. In my mixture, I've added cinnamon and fresh lemon juice as well. And I just stir it up. I'm going to bring this to a boil before pouring it into my jars. I'm also going to add a little bit of lemon zest, about a teaspoon of lemon zest from 1 whole lemon, and stir everything in together. Funnel to help fill the jars, and you want to put this in the hot boiling water too. Fill your jars to just under the rim line and no more, so that they have room to cool and to not get overflowed and come out of the jar. Drop your lids into the hot boiling water for just a couple of seconds to remove them, to then put on the tops of your jam. Placing your lids on, you want to make sure that the rings around the outside of the jam are totally clean, and you're going to use like a wet towel for that to just make sure that you wipe off any excess residue so that your lids stick on securely. Magnetic tool that comes with your canner, and bring it over to place gently on top of your jam. This is not easy to do while filming yourself. Once you're done putting your lids on, you're now ready to put the rings on around the outside. All you have to do is just simply screw them on tight, and then they're ready to go. And now we're ready for the canner. Jars inside your hot boiling water. I turned it down just so I don't get splashed, and until I hear it boiling again, that's when I'll start timing it. All regular jam has to go in for is about 10 minutes. And the water's come to a boil, and now we're just going to put the lid on, and we're ready to start timing. And you have to remove them from the hot boiling water. You might automatically start hearing a popping noise like that. You want to hear that. That ensures that the lids are coming down. They're actually contracting what's inside, and that's what's going to provide your seal. So as many pops that you hear as many lids that seal. You can check this by after they've cooled. You can check this by trying to pull up slightly on the lid itself, and if you can't pull up on it, then it's sealed. Once they've cooled, I'll remove the rings and wipe everything down with a clean cloth and check our lids. Spread on some bread or cheese or crackers, whatever is your favorite, and enjoy.